I do believe that. Some don't. You know what I mean? I do believe that, actually.
Well, I believe that some women's bodies are designed for big penises, and some women's bodies aren't.
Well, the ones that are designed for big penises, they just condition themselves. You know?
No, even some women never get comfortable.
So you think some women are just made for the big ones, and some are just not?
Yeah, and some women, like, fuck, man, I've seen women you can put your head in.
All right, we'll be back after this dedication to Canadians, like my good buddy Jeff.
Ali. Ali.
Hello, this is a public service announcement from the government of Canada. Canada is what happens when you put French people in the woods.
Canada is only there till they do something we don't like. I'd like to see them start a fight someday. We'd probably beat them to the ground by 6 a.m. Across the bridge, them lumberjacks are pulling syrup out of trees. They try to talk, but all they know is French. Their claim to fame is being north of the U.S. Yes, in Canada, the Eskimos all seem to be frozen in time, and no one knows just who their leaders are. All of them hosers have a leaf for a flag. Canada is only there till they do something we don't like. I'd like to see them run their mouth at us one day. They'd probably be wiped off the map that very night. Yo, it's cold. The Royal Police riding horses fighting crime. They funny hats and pants demand respect. Just break the law and you'll be fine if you can drive. I hate the Queen. They ruined basketball with the Toronto team. They all statistically have smaller boobs. Gained independence from the Queen in 1982. Canada is kind of cold, a bomb could be kind of nice. They ruin bacon and they harvest ice. They hit baby seals and that ain't nice. Not nice. Canada is only there till they do something we don't like. I'd like to see them start a fight someday. They're only there till they do something we don't like. Homos. Seems like we should be telling them what to do. The metric system isn't very cool. Them park rangers wanna take care of the moves. Michael J. Fox. Yo, shaky ass ain't made a movie that I liked. Okay, I guess Back to the Future was okay. But Brian Adams should've. But Brian should've stayed in Canada. The Eskimos all seem to be frozen in time, and no one knows just who their leaders are. All of them hosers have a leaf for a flag. Canada is kind of cold, a bomb could be kind of nice. They ruin bacon and they harvest ice. They hit baby seals and that ain't nice. Not nice. Canada is only there till they do something we don't like. They're only there till they do something we don't like. They're only there till they do something we don't like.
Rocka Ali. The Canadian government.
Okay, how'd you like that, Joe?
It was rude and tasteless.
I'm sure by the end of this, end of these songs, I think we will be successfully pissing off everyone in the world. I mean, this guy's quite popular, but at the same time, I realize he's just joking. Like, he's not. I do not believe this man is racist at all.
I do.
I don't. I really don't. I believe he's friends. I've seen. I've did some investigating, and he has black friends, he has Asian friends, and he really goes off on them. He makes fun of them, but they don't seem to mind. So I don't know. It's just people take it to heart, and there's actually people on the people on his YouTube channel seem a bit racist. His fans seem a bit racist because although he's making a joke, they take it all serious, and they're like, "Yeah, go white people." You know, I don't know. Maybe they're kidding too. I don't know. They're like screaming white power in the chat, like comments.
Yeah, and he's as innocent as Chris Topp was. He just does this thing while everybody else does the racist stuff, and then
because he's just joking. It says it right there on his thing. This is just a joke. Like everyone he does, just like when we say, you know, we do our things, you know, say, oh well, you know, this is for comedy only, blah blah blah. It's just for comedy, you know.
So if I go into a bank and pull out a gun, and I say, hey, it's okay, I'm only practicing my quick drawing. I'm not here to rob the bank. That makes it okay, Bobby?
No, but I believe I believe that's like comparing an apple and an orange together. It's the two.
No, it's not. Saying that, you know, I'm only joking and I'm not racist, and then, you know, provoking racist activity means you're still a racist. And I'm not saying that because of the stuff he said about Canada.
I think you are.
But no, I'm not. But what I'm saying is if he's broadcasting things that stir up the white power people into saying go white people and white power, then he ought to really consider what he's fucking doing, because the stupid people of the world are viewing him as a leader. See, it's okay when you do a joke and it's on a level that, like, say, like a certain intelligence gets. But if people stupider than that level view it as, oh well, he's right, then you have a problem.
Well, either way, he's not condoning violence. He's not, he's just got. It's funny. To me, it's hilarious. And if you're not smart enough to realize he's fucking joking, on either side, whether you're whether you're just somebody who, you're a black person or whoever he's making fun of, or you're a white person saying, yeah, we hate the blacks, then you're either one. I believe you're an idiot, because you can't, when a guy gets on, like a comedian gets on and starts.
I don't hate what he says. I can listen to what he says and laugh at it.
Right, because we're smarter. Because we're smarter than
is the fact that other people will take what he says and use it as the fucking, the tip of their spear as justification for them to, to chant white power.
Yeah, I should get up as he, because I did hear. I'm pretty sure that's someone I was reading and I was like, it made me a little uncomfortable listening, reading what they were saying. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Of course, he wasn't commenting back. Maybe he should say, maybe he should at least comment back and say, look, this is just a joke. You guys need to calm down.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, because if not, it means that he's perfectly willing to. To let that go on, because it's, I guess any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
But on a much lighter note, just give me a second here. It is Christmas season again, and once again, the Christmas tree that Boston uses every year is donated by Nova Scotia.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you why right here, right now, Bobby.
Okay.
In 1918, Halifax sent a Christmas tree to the city of Boston to thank them for their kindness. The gift was revived in 1971 and continues today. The 2012 tree is a 57-foot white spruce donated by the Hicks family in Jordan Bay, Shelburne County, Nova Scotia. It is approximately 70 years old. The tree will be cut down in a special ceremony at the Hicks home, 14 Lake Road, on November 13th at 10:30 a.m. The public is more than welcome to attend. Well, it's already passed. It happened today. Once the cut tree is trucked to Boston, where it serves as the official Boston tree, and it is lit during a special ceremony which is broadcast live on Boston's ABC station, WCVB. Follow the tree's journey on Twitter. Now, here's why. Back in 1918, there was the Halifax explosion. And what happened down in the Halifax harbor was this 2 ships that were loaded up with ammunition and stuff for the war in Europe collided, and they blew up, and they fucking killed all kinds of people, and it was just horrible. And it happened in December, and everything. The very next day there was a blizzard. It was horrible stuff. Anyway, the people of Massachusetts, Boston, sent a lot of aid and everything at the time. So the next year, as a thank you, the people of Nova Scotia sent a Christmas tree.
Okay.
A big giant tree. So that's where the tradition comes from, and that's why is every year we send a Christmas tree to Boston, and that's why.
Oh.
Is to thank them for helping us out when we were down.
Well, that's cool. When are you going to send me a Christmas tree for thanking for all the things I've done for you?
Well, oddly enough, Al-Qaeda put a fucking into that.
Oh, really?
Because I know people around here that used to grow Christmas trees and such. And then every year, this time of year, they'd cut them down and bundle them all up. And they would head down to the States with them to sell them on tree lots.
Right.
But when Al-Qaeda happened, you can't get into the States now with just a load of trees. Like all that black market money.
Oh, right.
They don't let you do that anymore because when they started to investigate fucking Al-Qaeda, fucking they found all these ways that they were making money inside the U.S., so they shut all kinds of shit down. So now if you show up at the border with a load of Christmas trees, you have to have a bill of sale of where you're headed with them. What guys used to do is literally just show up down there and say go to some hardware store and tell the hardware store guy, listen, I'll give you so much a tree to sell my trees in your lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why would the hardware store guy care?
Maybe that's maybe that, you know, I'm kind of looking, I mean, I'm looking for a better job with benefits. Oh! Hello? Hello? I think he's got me on mute. All right, well, we'll be back after this then.
You don't have anything to hide, do you?
No, officer. Well, I don't consent to any searches, sir.
This could be one of the most important lines you may ever have to deliver in your entire life.
I don't consent to any searches, sir.
Darryl remains courteous, but is not intimidated by this all-too-common tactic.
If the dogs find anything you're not supposed to have, I'm going to throw your ass in a jail cell overnight with some very bad men who would love to do some very bad things to 2 skinny boys like you two. Do you understand your choice?
Your rights do not disappear just because an officer threatens to call in the dogs. And refusing a search does not give the officer the legal right to search or detain you.
WhatIsWorld.com.
I walk up to the police in Detroit City, and I'm like, excuse me, officer, I'm trying to find some weed. And he's like, shit, so are we. Why don't you roll with me? We're gonna go around pulling over some minorities. That's what I'm talking about. Get up in the police ride, crack a 40 ounce inside. Nigga, we be getting high. Me and the cops roll around going 60. When we see a drink ass bitch, we gonna tell a hoe to drop them two. Go.